Wildfires in California forced thousands to evacuate. Bird flu mutates further, raising pandemic fears. The HMPV virus continues to surge in China. Winter storms wreak havoc across parts of the U.S. And Donald Trump threatens to invade allies. Welcome to Preppers News from Prepper's Paradigm. Today is January 9th, 2025. And we're here to bring you the latest global developments that preppers need to know. This week, we're focusing on health crises, extreme weather, environmental disasters, and geopolitical tensions, all of which are the importance of staying informed and prepared. As always, I use a computer-generated voice due to an injury that makes my speech difficult to understand. But rest assured, the information is real and thoroughly researched. California is once again facing catastrophic wildfires, with the Los Angeles area hit particularly hard. The Palisades fire, shown here on January 7, shortly after it ignited, has grown into the largest wildfire in Los Angeles history, consuming over 17,000 acres with 0% containment as of today. Life-threatening winds reaching speeds of up to 100 miles per hour have fueled the flames, making the fire spread rapidly across hillsides and into residential areas. The situation has forced over 130,000 people to evacuate, including residents of upscale neighborhoods such as the Hollywood Hills. Tragically, at least 5 people have lost their lives, and over 1,000 structures, including homes and businesses, have been destroyed. The economic toll is already estimated to exceed $50 billion, with the fires continuing to rage out of control. Compounding the crisis, water shortages in the Los Angeles area are hindering firefighting efforts, leaving emergency responders struggling to contain the blaze. The air quality in Southern California has also deteriorated significantly, with smoke and ash blanketing the region, posing health risks to millions of residents. Authorities have issued air quality advisories, urging people to stay indoors, use air purifiers, and wear respirator masks if venturing outside. These wildfires show the growing reality that California's wildfire season is now year-round, driven by drier conditions and higher temperatures linked to climate change. For preppers, this event highlights the critical importance of preparedness. Having a go bag ready at all times, both at home and in vehicles, ensures you have essential survival items such as water, food, first aid supplies, and important documents when evacuation becomes necessary. The fires also emphasize the value of maintaining a defensible space around homes, clearing brush and other flammable materials to reduce fire risk. For those living in high-risk areas, having an evacuation plan and staying informed through local emergency alerts can be life-saving measures. Our thoughts are with everyone affected by these devastating fires. We hope for the safety of all residents, emergency responders, and their families during this challenging time. We've discussed bird flu in previous Preppers news videos, and it remains a critical topic as the situation continues to develop. The CDC recently reported troubling mutations of the virus found in a patient in Louisiana. This patient, who has since passed away, is the first recorded case of these specific mutations, which health experts believe could potentially increase the virus's ability to infect humans. The mutations were not found in the birds that the patient was in contact with, meaning that the virus mutated within the patient. While this is concerning, experts stress that there is still no evidence of sustained human-to-human transmission. The majority of health authorities are not yet warning of an imminent human pandemic, but they acknowledge the potential for rapid spread if the virus evolves further. Preppers should take note of how quickly such mutations could escalate risks, making readiness more important than ever. Adding to these concerns are the economic impacts of the ongoing bird flu outbreak. The virus has devastated poultry flocks across the United States, leading to significant egg shortages and skyrocketing prices in many areas. For consumers, this has meant empty shelves and higher costs for a staple item, underscoring how health crises can quickly ripple into food supply disruptions. At the same time, China is experiencing a surge in cases of human metapneumovirus, or HMPV, a respiratory virus with some similarities to COVID-19. This virus primarily impacts vulnerable populations, such as young children and the elderly, and its spread has prompted global monitoring. While not as immediately concerning as bird flu, HMPV serves as a reminder of how quickly health crises can develop. Both bird flu and HMPV highlight the importance of preparedness. Practicing good hygiene, ensuring access to medical supplies, and keeping up to date with credible health information remain essential steps. Additionally, preppers should consider stockpiling non-perishable food items to mitigate the effects of ongoing shortages. Although the risk of a human bird flu pandemic remains uncertain, the Louisiana mutations and widespread egg shortages demonstrate how quickly the situation can change, emphasizing the value of proactive readiness. Severe winter storms swept across large portions of the United States this past week, leaving millions without power in freezing temperatures. States from the Midwest to the Northeast were particularly hard hit, with heavy snow, ice, and high winds damaging power lines and infrastructure. Residents in affected areas face not only the immediate challenges of extreme cold, but in some cases difficulties accessing essentials like food, water, and heating. These power outages serve as a reminder of how quickly severe weather can disrupt daily life and highlight the vulnerabilities in critical infrastructure. For preppers, this underscores the importance of being prepared for extended periods without electricity. Ensuring access to alternative heating methods, such as propane heaters or wood stoves, is crucial in preventing cold-related health risks. In addition to heat, maintaining a supply of emergency lighting, non-perishable food, and clean water is vital during such events. Winter storms can also make travel impossible, so preppers should have essentials readily available at home and in their vehicles, including blankets, hand warmers, and emergency kits. The storms this week demonstrate how nature's unpredictability can test our readiness. By preparing in advance and adapting plans for extreme weather conditions, preppers can navigate these disruptions more effectively and ensure the safety of their households. President-elect Donald Trump has once again sparked international controversy, this time with remarks suggesting that Canada, Panama, and Greenland could become part of the United States. While Trump has made similar statements in the past, his renewed focus on these territories has drawn sharp criticism from global leaders and experts, who warn that such rhetoric could escalate geopolitical tensions. The proposed annexations, though unlikely to occur, are probably intended to distract from his domestic policies. However, they still raise concerns about the potential strain on diplomatic relations. Canada, a close ally and trade partner, has dismissed the comments as provocative, while leaders in Panama and Greenland have similarly expressed disapproval. Experts suggest that even the discussion of such actions could undermine trust between nations, destabilize trade agreements, and impact the global economy. For preppers, this serves as a reminder of how political rhetoric can have far-reaching consequences. Geopolitical instability often leads to ripple effects, including disruptions to supply chains, economic uncertainty, and increased tension on the world stage. Staying informed about these developments and preparing for potential challenges, such as price hikes or shortages stemming from strained trade relations, can help mitigate the impact of these events. While Trump's statements may not lead to immediate action, they highlight the importance of monitoring political developments and understanding their potential implications for long-term preparedness. This week's developments highlight the diverse and interconnected challenges we face, from escalating health threats to environmental disasters and geopolitical tensions. The ongoing spread of bird flu and the rise in HMPV cases highlight the importance of vigilance in health preparedness. Meanwhile, California's year-round wildfire season and the devastating impacts of winter storms emphasize the need to adapt to an ever-changing climate and its growing risks. On the geopolitical front, President-elect Trump's controversial annexation remarks remind us of how political instability can have far-reaching implications, potentially disrupting global relations and economic stability. Each of these stories serves as a reminder of the importance of staying informed and proactive in our preparations. For preppers, these events illustrate the need to focus on a wide range of potential disruptions, from health and safety to food security and infrastructure resilience. Maintaining a well-stocked supply of essentials, monitoring credible news sources, and refining emergency plans are vital steps to navigating the uncertainties ahead. What are your thoughts on this week's news? Which of these developments concerns you the most? And how are you preparing for the challenges they present? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for weekly updates on the global developments that matter most to preppers. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay prepared, and we'll see you next week.